Hi there, Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. Thank you all for the love, likes, and subscribes. I can't tell you how much I truly appreciate it. I am here doing this for you because of you. So, I am going to start with an Eloquy card to see who you are in this scenario. So, go ahead and get started. Desiree, she who yearns, yearn, longing, pine for. Desiree, she who yearns, longingly watches the moon rise. She sheds her robes and ribbons, for they are not needed in the coming dark of night. She will return her laurel wreath and lyre to the sun god Apollo. Her realm is the mystery of night. Desiree seeks her divine feminine self in the cycles of the moon. Birds come winging toward her, messengers from the moon carrying the answers she seeks. Desiree teaches us how to fully commit to pursuing our dreams. Rather than hope for something, she has begun the process of making her desires real. The message of this card is to commit fully to your wants, or admit you are simply stuck in the mode of pining for what you cannot reach. Your energy is at stake here. Will you shed yourself of what you do not need in order to gain what it is you really want? Are you unsure of your yearning? Wishful thinking has its place, but now is the moment to drive forward to your goal or set the goal aside. The moon is reachable if you dedicate the resources necessary. Your questions. How far away is this thing I long for? Are my goals realistic? Am I giving up too much or not enough? What is the balance? Very interesting. Okay, so I am returning to an oldie but goodie. This is The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. This is one of the very first decks I ever got. So let's look at your recent past, Taurus. We have the Empress. Look at your present. The Queen of Air. Let's look at your blockage. The Five of Earth. What is the message from Spirit? The Page of Fire, that first passionate step. What is the potential outcome? The Eight of Fire. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Earth. So, you're looking at where to invest, how to invest, what you hang on to. Some of you might be saving. But we have a progression here. We have a 4 and a 5. Your recent past, we have the Empress. So this is you taking care of yourself, nurturing others, bringing things to life. But this energy takes time, right? In your present situation, we have the Queen of Air. So this is an intelligent woman who sees the way. She's a clear communicator. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. What's blocking you is a lack mentality. The Five of Earth is not feeling like you have enough. maybe you don't have enough, but you need to save a little bit more to get there, right? Your message from Spirit is that spark of passion, that creative idea, that creative message. And your potential outcome is the 8 of fire, and that's a lot. That's like being wrong. It's like I saw a rocket in my head, the rocket launch. So let's look at this Empress. Please clarify the Empress. We have the Star in reverse, the 8 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Wands in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card. So someone changed direction here. Someone changed direction here. And it made you happy. But I also keep hearing close but not quite in my head. Let's look at the Queen of Air. We have the 3 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Swords in the upright. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So there was an idea here that you celebrated, but there is a real sense of lack, and I think it's a monetary lack, for making this idea come to fruition, right? It's almost like you're waiting for someone to tell you go do this, go do that. But there's a truth here. There's also probably a cutting off of some individual, some energy from the past. Now I can't tell exactly what that is. It might even be like this exalted idea of having to do something on your own. So let's look at the 5 of Earth. Let's clarify the 5 of Earth. You have the 9 of Cups. The Queen of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So there's a moving through this lack feeling of finding what makes you happy, finding your confidence, letting go of this lack mentality. And that is your blockage. I can see here that you're actually moving through it already. Like you are very aware of it. Now there might even be something about giving more and not receiving enough. And I want to say just wholeheartedly that if you do give, you cannot expect to receive. And you can't expect to receive in the way that like it's a fair trade unless you're doing services and that's the contract, right? If you're just giving something, you should give it for the enjoyment of giving it, Because if you give and give and give and expect things in return, and then you feel like you don't have enough to give to yourself, then you can't give to other people, right? There's a need for self-nurture here all through this, okay? Page of Fire. Please clarify the Page of Fire. You have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Wands in the upright. And the Emperor in reverse. The bottom of the deck, we have the Prince of Cups. So there's a need to be humble here. There may also be a need to see how the monetary resources are lacking in something, but doing what it is that you can do in the present. So what is it that you want? Much like the card said, what is it that you want? Is it attainable? I mean, with the Prince of Cups in reverse, it doesn't even make you happy. So let's look at this Eight of Fire. Please clarify the Eight of Fire. The Devil in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse. And one more. The Nine of Wands in the upright. Love puppy dog. The bottom of the deck, there's that Princess of Wands in reverse. So this is a message that's going to cause unrest. It's going to break things free. We have the 8 and the 9. We actually have 2 9s. But breaking out of something, just like any rebirth, is messy. Birth is messy and gross, and you know, learning these lessons and knowing what you stand for exactly is well worth it. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards for you guys. What is the final message for my Taurians? Beautiful. Number 21. Be peace. Dove Spirit. I'm going to pull a Mystical Shaman oracle card. We have number 53, the Sun, which breaks down to an 8. The sun is acknowledged by many cultures as the foremost masculine force. In other traditions, it is seen as the feminine in her full power. Either way, it is the most brilliant light for all beings and allows life to sprout from the dark, feminine earth. It can be gentle and warming, close to sunrise or sunset, fall or winter, or it can be destructive, as in the zenith during a scorching summer. Have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It is time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. The medicine. Have you been shining your light for too long? Remember that daylight is only half of the day. The night must have her equal time. And she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware your shadow. Revel in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the waning of the light at dusk. Yeah, there's definitely a need here to self-nurture so that you can give and so that you don't feel that lack. And there's also, for some of you, a need to move through the idea that, so here's the thing, right? When it comes to manifestation, just because you don't have the money to bring something to fruition doesn't mean that you won't ever have the money to bring it to fruition. So working on something and keeping it light in your heart will invite the universe to bring it into you. But you have to be able to see the potentiality of it and be grateful for it before it ever shows up on your door. So, my lovely, wonderful Taurians, that is your reading. Please, if this was helpful, hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.